I'm glad you came back to kick it with your auntie because she got a whole lot to say. I couldn't even decide if I was going to smoke on this video or not, but girl, nieces, nephews, all y'all in between. Hold on. When you have to hit the ziffy, you know it's getting real. Listen, this topic is my news source was it stems from the melanated universe, and I saw it on Pushing Black. I'm gonna start shouting out all my news sources. So Pushing Black at Pushing Black on Instagram, and also that story came from Melanated Universe, which it looks like it stems from some sort of Dateline, MSNBC, some kind of study, right? Y'all, this is what got me bugged out. Let me show y'all. Got it ready. The number of never married white women I look forward to today. I look forward to being married. It's just not that easy. For starters, there are more black women than black men. 1.8 million more. So even if every black man in America married a black woman today, 1 out of 12 still wouldn't make it down the aisle. Let's take 100 black men. If you eliminate those without a high school diploma, those without a job, and the number of black men between the ages of 25 and 34 who are incarcerated, that leaves only about half of black men eligible to pop the question. Boom. We're stopping it there. We're going to stop it there. And this is why. We're not going to play games here with yo auntie don't play them games, okay? Um, Perfect segue to the school to prison pipeline. My generation is currently uh, living the repercussions of Hillary and her Chester molester husband, Bill Clinton, and all those weirdos um, who decided that we were super predators and the three strikes you're out and everything, the crack epidemic, the whole nine. Do your research on your own time. You should already be hip to this if you're black. But if you're not, look at the school to prison pipeline. Many documentaries, and the 13th Amendment and all those documentaries. There's too much information out here, okay, that covers that. My family is personally experiencing that. My family members, male and female. Okay, we celebrate each birthday because we're no longer statistics. Okay, like that's sad. You know what I'm saying? And that is 3.6 million single black females. And me and my cousin talk about it because when we were younger, all the rappers and the whoopie whoops and in our black culture, they looking for these black women to boss up and get money and do these things and all that jazz. Here we are, these black women bossing up, doing their thing, getting these jobs, and all the ill real niggas that wanted that shit, guess where they at? Locked, fags. No shade to the motherfuckers who really is gay. You know what I'm saying? But we know the difference. And those who is woke are aware, are in this community of understanding, has the mental capacity to understand the difference of a male being locked up from 15 in all his 20s, all his 30s for something stupid as fuck like weed, and then, he had to adapt to that fucked up ass, twisted ass environment. You know what I'm saying? And him having to explore in that realm in his sexuality and the ramifications that it has on us here as civilians out here living day to day. Black women, I'm referring to, living day to day, wondering why, so much bitches is on one nigga. You know what I'm saying? Where that used to be more of a choice rather than having to seek outside of your race, to find love or be married and all these things. Like, That shit is real as fuck, and it's very, very sad, and it's something that should be addressed. Like, I mean, it's seriously talking to my coworkers. I'm telling my coworkers, like, I'm setting up my 401k, my 457 plan, my savings account, trying to create different revenues and income, and trying to be this person, this woman, because our generation isn't getting married like that. And I have to ensure that regardless if I'm married or not, I'm still going to be rich and very comfortable living like my parents and the women around me. Like, I grew up with marriages longer than my life. Okay. My mom and stepdad, um, my aunts and uncles on both sides, maternal and paternal, okay? And all these aunties been married 25, 35, 40, 50 years. We're not experiencing that because of the feminist movement in the 60s that a lot of us are so gung-ho for. Yes, okay, yeah, we get it. But black women really didn't have those issues like that because we were so dependent on our black men and black people in our own community because they wasn't fucking with us. It was segregation. This is I'm talking about before integration type shit. Okay, and I got to get back on my topics because I'm trying to get this together in 15 minutes. But we have to go back. We got to go back and bring it forward because we're experiencing the ramifications of that fucked up shit. These women on this video aren't me working for the city, my cousin, a phlebotomist, which are very great jobs with benefits and all those things, right? But these women are chemists. I mean, hell, even Kamala Harris was running for goddamn president. She got a white boy on her arm. Because we got motherfuckers like that stupid ass nigga with the crusty bottom lip, proud to be standing next to his white bitch because he want to call us bulldogs, because we got the obesity and shit amongst black women, which is a whole nother video, which is another segue. You see all these segues, you see all these directions we could go. Like, think about that. That's ill. Like how this one topic can lead to so many discussions, and my family and I was talking about how we're living these things and how we're still trying to stick to our own and move forward and be these progressive, independent thinking black people. It's so hard to understand that, in itself as a fucking adult, especially growing up in the 90s, just understanding that, oh my God, I'm that generation now. That in itself is hard enough. Then you're dealing with Trump as president, Kamala Harris is another video. We ain't fucking with you, bitch, because you ain't black enough. And I said it. Okay? You're not black enough. You wasn't going to get the vote. I mean, not for me. You fucking with a white boy, bitch. And I just don't trust you on the strength. And that's a whole nother video, which I will do in itself. But back to the 3.6 million single black women that I'm a part of because, we don't want to settle. We don't have to. We're the prize. And which is another video that I should do because I did the research of because it seems like we're online and we're seeing this black community growing and becoming something. And it seems like the black men who are about that and the black women who are about that and really for the shit and trying to grow and build and do that, we're across the country and stuff. So we need to discuss how we need to get them together so we can start making us some more black babies and getting the shit popping. Okay. Okay. So, my thoughts on that. And then what fucked me up a little bit is they were playing, oh, the ain't got it. Don't be throwing Beyonce in there. Don't be throwing Beyonce in there promoting that black single woman shit. I don't need no man type shit because a lot of us don't feel like that. I have never, ever been, nor am I today, the black woman who I don't need no man. Yeah, I don't need you to, pay my bills as a grown ass fucking woman. No, I don't need you to do that. I don't need you to give me money, for my groceries or my bills. Now, if I'm fucking you or something and I'm just waiting till Friday for my check, then yeah, you should be coming off that dust. Okay? But I'm talking about, like, seriously, like, besides that Friday, you're going to get your little $100 back. Okay? No, I don't need you for stupid ass shit like that. Like, if a bitch like me is asking a motherfucker for something, and I'm really hitting some hard shit right now, and it happened due to something. Okay, we're not just bummy thirst trap ass women who is not trying to get up here and get up and get out and get it. You see what I'm saying? Just sitting around waiting for a motherfucker. You ain't gonna never get no money if you just sitting around waiting for a motherfucker. That sounds stupid. You know, Bringing it back, and it seems as though we grew up believing this thing. The women in this video that I showed at the beginning, we grew up thinking all these wonderful things, and we were doing these things. I went a different route, but these women and myself, included. Now here we are, we're doing these things where these women, we're la 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 la, and then the niggas is locked over stupid shit. That prison, the pipeline shit needs to be acknowledged. And this is the reason why I don't vote, because check this out. Check 1, 2. I don't believe in none of you motherfuckers. Not Buttigieg, Kamala, none of y'all. I've been far removed from the voting and all that. I don't believe in none of you. I want all y'all fired. I want all y'all fired. I want regular niggas on in the Congress, but I can't do that. So since I can't control everything, I can only focus on what I can. Bringing it back again, I go off on tangents, but they're very relevant to the topic, because these little things lead into many facets of an everyday, regular, check to check person's life. And especially being black, especially being a woman. You know, um, I don't like the term no longer, from learning from Dr. Claude Anderson, that you're a loser. I don't want to refer to myself as a fucking minority. That's stupid as fuck. I'm a black woman. I'm smart. I'm intelligent. I have so much. Minority is the meaning. I'm not no fucking loser, okay? Like, check this out. Solution. We're going to always end with a solution. We got to find a way to connect. We got to utilize our resources to ensure that we are connecting with like-minded black people, putting ourselves in the positions to where we could win. We could do this shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay? Link up with the motherfuckers who's thinking like you. If your nigga is across the country in New York and he's doing his thing and you thinking like that, connect with him, make it happen. This is the kind of shit that we got to do now. We have resources and tools that we can use to make this shit happen. We could be on some Tulsa shit in 2020, okay? So that's just how I feel. And to wrap everything up, 3.6 million, our niggas is gonna be getting out soon, and out of jail. They're gonna be, released with all these changes and things like that in some cases. And then, some will be just time served. And then, with the dating, a nigga don't gotta make 50, $11 million, for him to be a good man either. You know what I'm saying? We could be overlooking a real motherfucker, and that's even more reason for you to boss up. You know what I'm saying? If he's on that level, because some niggas do get grouchy that you make more money than them, and I've experienced that too. Those insecurities, that's another thing. But I'm just saying, like, we don't got to be overlooking somebody because they make 20 G's a year or something like that, or less than that, or might be selling some bud on the side or whatever, but was really a good dude. Maybe if you're smart enough and he's selling bud, maybe y'all could go, hey, let's go to Colorado. You take this weed shit seriously. I got the dough. Let's put that shit together and be some growers out this bitch. Like that. That's what I mean. Anyway, thanks for kicking it with your TT. I had a good time. Shout out to the Melanated Universe and Pushing Black for always keeping me on deck with Black People News. And like I always say, peace, love, and hair grease. And keep it pushing. We'll win for life, nigga. Get the fuck up out of here. We gonna do this, and that's what I know. So, see you next time.